There's a pretty shocking story that emanated on X yesterday where a girl posting there said that she'd been visited by counter-terrorism police. They refused to tell her what it is that she said, they refused to tell her where she said it, or how she's been flagged. She also added that the police took her 6-year-old father's decorative samurai sword and questioned a Roman helmet they had. Now, I had a quick scan of this girl's Twitter page just to see the sort of things that she's posting, and it seems to be sort of generic populist messaging here. Further to this, the girl reports that when she asked the police if she'd committed any crime, they assured her that she hadn't. Now, this is also odd sounding that it led some to question the legitimacy of the people who visited, with some assuming that they weren't local police at all but were there simply to steal the sword belonging to her father. However, after this, Merseyside police tweeted that they can confirm that the officers that attended were from counter-terrorism as part of an investigation. Now, there are claims surrounding this that the 19-year-old was asked about her politics and whether she's right-wing during the visit, as well as told to bite her tongue before talking online. Now, there could be various factors here that we're not aware of, but it does seem odd that a girl has been visited by the police who hasn't committed any crime apparently, and they refused to tell her what she was accused of and then told her to bite her tongue before talking online. Now, if there's more going on here than I'm aware of, then I'm happy to put my hand up, but it does seem like this is an example of thought policing. This is exactly what people are concerned about with people like Keir Starmer. And where do you think Sir Keir is getting all his bright ideas? Take a guess, huh?
But do you foresee a point in the not too distant future where other countries are going to have to follow Brazil's lead and take actual action against platform owners for the dissemination of disinformation?
Well, I certainly see a position where the world's going to have to come together and agree some rules around social media platforms. And I think that's, quite what the answer is and what the right system of regulation is, I'm not sure. But I'm sure there should be, and there's got to be, because it's not just how people can provoke, hostility and hatred. But I think, and I don't know what the answer to this is. I'm just saying that. I don't.
We can't carry on as we are.
But we can't carry on as we are.
Why is Tony Blair in the mainstream media talking about regulation of social media? Call me a conspiracy theorist, but this is to make it more palatable to the liberal elite and the mainstream public. Now, of course, I'm not pro-disinformation on social media. That can harm us all. But the flip side is potentially even more dangerous. It's essentially the politically correct liberal elite dictating what can and can't be said online, i.e., anything against politically correct liberal ideology is effectively banned. I honestly think the liberal elite is doing this because they sense they're losing control of the narrative and now they're going to crack down all the more. These are just my thoughts, however. Do let me know what you think down below. Do consider subscribing to the channel.